Hi there, everybody. I'm just checking that it's gone live in the group, which hopefully is. Should be able to see myself. Yep, I can. Right, phone on Do Not Disturb. So welcome to this live tapping, which is all about kind of coming into alignment. So we're actually going to be tapping at the beginning for 2 rounds, and then we're going to tap at the end for 2 rounds, and then in the middle we're going to have a lovely kind of meditation and visualization just to help you to get a bit more clarity really and come into alignment, because alignment means that we are working in our purpose. Alignment means that there isn't any stress or anxiety. Alignment is just that really lovely feeling of being in flow where you're completely loving what you're doing and you're showing up confidently, bravely for the people that you serve in your business. Now, what can happen, the reasons that we come out of alignment, and I want to just say actually that alignment is something that we do need to work at. And, I think people, you can sometimes hear stuff online where people are saying, oh, I'm fully aligned and I'm really aligned AF. And that's all well and good, but we can easily get toppled out of being aligned, and we can get toppled out of alignment through leading with our head and not our heart. Stresses of life, so just general stress and anxiety, busyness, so that just general feeling of having a lot of stuff to do. And what can happen is we just kind of gradually we stop doing those practices and those things that help us to feel in alignment, and then we're pulled towards other things that feel perhaps with the logical brain that they're right, but our heart's kind of not fully in it, if you like. So it's that horrible feeling of just everything feels messy and there's a complete lack of direction, or maybe you just feel like there's some resistance, like there's something not quite right in your business, or there's something that's missing. So I'm really hoping that this tapping meditation will help you today. So we'll get started. So before we do that, let's just come into this space together. So just taking a nice, long, deep breath in through the nose, pulling that breath all the way down to your tummy, and then releasing. Remembering that by tapping along with me, you take full responsibility for your own health and well-being. And then we're going to start tapping. So just tapping on the side of the hand, repeating what I say, either out loud or in your mind. So even though I have this problem where things don't feel fully aligned in my business, my heart is open. Even though things feel a bit messy, things feel a bit overwhelming, and I've lost sight of where I'm headed, I accept myself and how I'm feeling. Even though I don't know if I can bring myself into alignment, I'm really trying. And I really want to. But I just choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And then up to the eyebrow point, just not feeling fully in alignment right now. Side of the eye. It feels like there's something that needs my attention. There's a kind of niggling feeling. Under the eye. I feel like I need some love and guidance from my higher self or from a higher power. Under the nose. I just feel a bit stuck. A bit like, what do I do now? Where am I going with this? What do I really want to be focusing on right now? Chin point. It's like the energy just isn't flowing quite right. Collarbone point. And this is causing resistance in my body. My body's kind of alerting me to this. There's something that's not quite right under the arm. And I feel a bit all over the place right now. It's just swimming. Top of the head. And that makes me feel unsettled and a bit uncomfortable and kind of perturbed. Is a good word. Eyebrow point. I just wish I had all the answers. I wish this was easy. Side of the eye. Why can't I just get this clarity that people talk about? Under the eye. This feels so frustrating when I want to be in alignment. Under the nose. Sometimes it feels like there are too many directions to go in. Like there's too much choice. Too many decisions to be made. Chin point. And I get caught up in heart thinking and head thinking. And it's hard to know where I should go with that. Collarbone point, because my heart tells me one thing and my body tells me one thing and my head tells me another thing. Under the arms. So when I make a decision, it's hard to be all in because it doesn't feel like a full body yes to that decision. There's something that's not right. Top of the head. And sometimes I just wish somebody else would come along and just tell me what to do. Like help me get aligned and just tell me what to do. But I know this is something I need to do for myself. Okay, so just stop tapping there. We're going to do a lovely meditation now. So just take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then on that out breath, just really relax into it. You can just place your hands gently on your lap or by your sides, wherever feels most comfortable. Just closing down your eyes. And just really appreciating this time and space. Just relaxing your body fully. Just letting go of any tension that you might be feeling at the bottom of your neck and across your shoulders. And your jaw. And around your eyes, letting your tummy soften and just feeling the weight of your body wherever you're sitting, weight on the chair, your feet on the floor. Just really appreciating this moment, this stillness. And then just bring your attention to the top of your head, the very top of your head, your crown chakra, your crown energy center. And your crown chakra is your place of higher wisdom, your place of power, connectedness. So bring your attention to that. And you might even like to imagine a crown on your head, if that's easier for you. You might like to imagine a ball of purple light just on the top of your head, just bringing your attention to the top of your head and that purple light. What we're going to do is breathe that purple light into your body. So you're going to kind of bring your attention. It's as if you're breathing from the top of your head. Okay, so just take a little bit of focus. It might help if you want to just place your hand, the palm of your hand, just really gently on the top of your head. And just breathe in that purple light into your lungs. Just breathing it in and releasing. And as you do this, you're opening up your heart and your mind to this higher wisdom, to this clarity that you so long for. And now we're going to connect that lovely purple energy also to your heart. And a really beautiful way to imagine this is as a kind of purple silk scarf, if you like. Imagine the purple silk scarf just blowing really softly in a breeze. And that scarf is at the top of your head. And then you can imagine that kind of in your body, just making its way through the kind of breeziness, the openness and vastness within you as it makes its way to your heart. So we're connecting the heart to the crown chakra now. You can take your hand away from the top of your head if that feels comfortable. Just really feeling that lovely connection from heart to crown, that lovely purple light, if you want to imagine it as light, some kind of connection, a vibrational, energetic connection from heart to crown chakra. And the crown chakra is open. Just breathing into that. So now I'd like you to bring to mind something that's bothering you when it comes to being out of alignment. And this can be anything. It might be that there's something that's already popped into your head, clear as day. There it is. There's the bothering thing, bothersome thing. Any kind of problem or anywhere where you feel there's not alignment, just bring that one thing into your head, the most prominent thing in your life right now that's bothersome to you. Just bring that to your awareness. And don't worry if nothing comes up, that's okay. We can still work through this and something might make itself known to you afterwards. But there's usually some kind of bothersome thing that is going to make its way into your awareness. And there's no right or wrong here. And I want you to think about how your energy feels when you think about that bothersome thing. And we're going to really focus in on the body for this, because I want you to try and identify any feelings of resistance. And by resistance, I mean any kind of feeling of tugging or pulling, or wanting to move away, any heaviness. And it might help to scan through your body to see if you can find anywhere in your body where you're really feeling this pull, this resistance. It might be any physical manifestation of this resistance, whatever that might be. And once you've found that area, if there is one, if not, that's okay too. But if you have an area where you feel some kind of tugging or pulling or block, let's really scope in on that. Let's bring your attention fully to that area. And we're just going to breathe into it to start with. So nice deep breath. Breathe into that discomfort, that resistance. And just breathe it out. You can sigh it out if you want to, or blow it out. And let's focus back in on that resistance. And I want you to listen. And if that resistance had a message for you, what would that message be? If that feeling of resistance had a message for you, what would that message be? And there's no judgment here, there's no shame. It doesn't matter what that message is. That message is yours and yours alone. But it's a kind message. It's not a critical message. It's not a judgmental message. It's a compassionate message. And I want you to remind yourself as well that it's okay to be out of alignment. It's actually really hard to stay in alignment 24/7 when we have other stuff going on in our lives, when we're busy, when we're stressed, when we're making these quick decisions. We've got other demands in our life. It's okay. It's easy to lose sight when we're caught up in that busyness of life. Remembering how it feels to be in alignment. Perhaps there's been a time very recently where you have felt fully in alignment. Just bring that to mind now and remind yourself how it feels to be in alignment, how it feels really loving and pure, and the stress just dissipates because you know you're working in your purpose, in your power, doing something that you truly love, perhaps getting that lovely feedback. But more importantly, it's about a feeling. So just reminding yourself of how it feels to be in alignment, knowing that it is possible for you to be in alignment. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring back that bothersome thing, and I want you to imagine writing it on a sheet of A4 paper in a pretty sparkly metallic pen in purple or gold or silver, whatever feels right for you. And just write down that bothersome thing on that piece of paper as succinctly as you can. And then imagine now holding that piece of paper out, or it's sort of just floating really in front of you, in front of your eyes, so that you can see it. Just imagining that piece of paper with that bothersome thing on it. And in your hand, you notice that there is a magic wand. You're like, oh, wow, I've got a magic wand. What's this going to do? And I want you to feel the energy of that magic wand in your hand and bring in that lovely purple light, that lovely silk scarf, however you wish to imagine it. I want you to pull that energy down your arm and into your hand and then into the wand. So really opening up that crown chakra now, at the top of your head. Open up to that higher wisdom, that power. Let that come in through your body, through your heart, and then across to the wand. And it kind of circles back on itself. So it's not a one-way thing. It's a lovely rhythmic kind of pulsing up and down your body to this lovely magic wand in your hand. So you're now going to hold up the wand in front of you, in front of the piece of paper, and you're going to say this thing to yourself, okay? How can this be transformed? How can this be transformed? And then I want you to flick your magic wand at the piece of paper, and the little purple sparks fly everywhere. And it's like magic. You might even be able to feel that lovely energy, that lovely buzzing feeling. Give it another little tap if you wish to. Tap across the paper. And these lovely purple sparkles, they kind of fly out and they swarm on this piece of paper. They literally swarm all over it, transforming it. Okay. And slowly, slowly, as they start to fizzle away, they leave a new message. And what does that message say? Just notice how the energy has changed around this problematic thing, this perturbance, this bothersome thing. Just notice how this energy has changed from this new message. And it's a loving, compassionate message. No criticism, no judgments. Okay, just place both hands on your heart now and really just feel into that clarity, feel into that energy, and know you can just connect to that higher power whenever you need. Bring that energy into your heart. And then we're going to slowly come back. So just bringing your attention back into your body. back into your heart beating, your breath and the movement of your breath, your feet on the ground. Nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Well done. Open your eyes when you're ready. And we're going to finish off with 2 rounds of tapping now. Well done. So eyebrow point. I love and respect where I am. Side of the eye. And I meet myself right there. I meet myself where I am. And know that it's okay. Under the eye. I forgive myself. And I love myself unconditionally. And if you struggle to say that, just say that you're doing your best to love yourself unconditionally. Under the nose. And when I come out of alignment, I compassionately navigate my way back. Chin point. I love how I can reconnect with myself and how I can reconnect with my heart. Collarbone point. When I'm in alignment, there's no room for stress. There's no space for it. There is only love. Under the arm. When I'm in alignment, I'm fully in my power. And it's the most wonderful feeling. Top of the head, and I choose to live in that love every day. Eyebrow point. I feel calm and grounded in my body. Side of the eye, and I invite peace and wisdom and guidance into my heart. Under the eye, I give myself permission to create quiet spaces for myself where I can listen to myself and reconnect with myself. Under the nose, and if there are other areas in my life where I need to come into alignment, I trust this will follow. I trust this will follow. Chin point. I love and trust myself. Collarbone point. And as I am tapping right now, I'm in this moment. I'm here in my body. And I thank my body. Thank my body for bringing these things to my attention. For whispering to me when I'm out of alignment. Under the arm. It feels really good to ground myself and connect with myself. Top of the head, loving and appreciating this sea of wisdom that lives in my heart and my mind and my soul. Thank you. Well done. So stop tapping there. Hands on heart. Nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I hope that's helped you to feel a little bit more like you know where there's an area that perhaps you need to work on, or perhaps an area where you've been misguided in some way, again, without any blame or shame. You know, these things happen. And if you didn't get what you needed today from this, that's okay too. It can really help to perhaps do a meditation or a tapping beforehand, just to get you to a more kind of calm and centered place before you start tapping, and obviously repeat it as well anytime that you need to, anytime that you're feeling and that resistance there, or feeling like you can't make a decision, or feeling like things are out of alignment. Feel free to come back to this anytime that you need to. Thank you so much for tapping with me. I'd love to know if this helped you today. Take care. Bye.